first Volkswagen Golf was launched on the market in 1974, but its road to success was by no means easy. Let's find out the unknown story of the Golf Mk1. Since the 1950s, Volkswagen has been looking for a modern successor to the Beetle, the economy car designed by Ferdinand Porsche in the 1930s at Hitler's request. The Beetle was a global phenomenon, but it was beginning to age and be overtaken by the competition. Volkswagen tried several prototypes to find a perfect formula for a small, practical, and affordable car. One of them was the EA235, introduced in 1967, which had the water-cooled engine mounted at the front, but the transmission on the rear axle. Another was the EA266, developed by Porsche Design and introduced in 1969, which had the engine and the gearbox under the rear seat but suffered from overheating and stability problems. A few changes to these models followed: the EA235A, rather uninspiring in terms of front-end design, and the EA276, which involved mounting the air-cooled engine from the Beetle onto the front hood. None of these projects were satisfactory to the VW bosses, who wanted a simple and effective solution, everything in front. That is, the engine and transmission mounted transversely at the front of the car. In 1970, the new VW boss Kurt Lotz hired Giorgetto Giugiaro, an Italian designer renowned for his sleek, futuristic creations. Giorgetto was given the task of designing a car with similar dimensions to that of the Beetle, but with a much more spacious trunk and a generous tailgate.
Io sapevo che dovevo fare un progetto di una famiglia di vetture.
Giorgetto came up with a simple and clean design with straight lines and sharp angles. In 1971, Kurt Lotz was replaced by Rudolf Leiting, who had experience in the development of the Audi 50, a small and modern car. Leiting made a brave decision, and he gave up the EA276 project from Porsche Design, which meant a huge loss of money for Volkswagen, but also a break from the collaboration with Porsche. Leiting focused on the E337 project, the one in collaboration with Giorgetto, but which needed some aesthetic changes. The headlights became round, the indicators went down into the front bar, and the door handles were moved out. In addition, VW engineers found a solution for the front engine and transmission: a water-cooled inline four-cylinder engine that was mounted transversely under the front hood. VW invested another 1.5 billion German marks in the development of the successor to the Beetle, but the effort was worth it. In May 1974, the Golf Mk1 was introduced to the public and received with enthusiasm.
This car, Volkswagen Golf.
The car was spacious, comfortable, economical, and efficient. It was exactly what VW customers were looking for. By 1983, over 6 million units had been sold, and the model was awarded Car of the Year in Europe.